Welcome back. Believe it or not, the start of hurricane season is only a few months away. And if you're a fan of the Disney movie Frozen, you may recognize some of these potential hurricane names. Three popular characters from the movies, Anna, Elsa, and Olaf, are on the list of official names for hurricanes this season. Scientists say this could be another active hurricane season. At least we know, Amanda, that this year we can pronounce the hurricane names.
And a good Saturday morning to you and how you be. Welcome into episode 22 of Inside 300, presented by InsideMagic.com. I'm your host, Brian Perry. We'll get to the news about Coco being added to Mickey's PhilharMagic and also the Matterhorn bobsleds reopening at Disneyland in a minute. But first, our top story as we enter this weekend on this Saturday morning is Hurricane Elsa. Yeah, Hurricane Elsa. The tropical storm strengthened and transformed into the first Atlantic hurricane of 2021 yesterday morning. Now, it will be the third storm of the season to threaten the U.S. coastline, potentially making contact with Florida and thus Disney and Universal. Currently, the storm is a Category 1 and is traveling around 30 miles per hour towards the northwest. As it currently stands, meteorologists expect the trajectory to travel south of Puerto Rico, over Cuba, and then potentially swing back to hit Florida from the southwest side of the state. While we're still days away from Elsa potentially wreaking havoc on her Sommerhus and the rest of Walt Disney World, the resort is no stranger to adjusting their plans for incoming weather. It may be hard to believe, but prior to the pandemic, Walt Disney World had closed down only a handful of times in their nearly 50-year history, and I literally mean a handful. In fact, the most magical place on Earth somehow pulled off an astonishing 28-year streak of not shutting down from 1971 to 1999. That's a Cal Ripken Jr. level record. When Hurricane Floyd barreled into the Sunshine State at the end of the 90s, the parks finally closed for the first time. Then there was a trio of hurricanes in 2004 that forced closure as well. In more recent years, Hurricane Matthew in 2016 and Hurricane Irma in 2017 forced closure upon the gates. Hurricane season can be a time of great uncertainty and anxiety, and while the storms form year in and year out, it's obviously the naming of this particular one that has garnered extra attention. The WMO comes up with the names for potential storms, and 2021's list has some other ties to Disney. Also on the list are Anna, spelled with one N, and Olaf, who is under the North Pacific category. And if you want to throw in one of the most powerful Avengers, we also potentially have Wanda on the horizon. So right when you thought we were clear of 2020's insanity, here comes Elsa and Wanda to spice things up. Perhaps more concerning than this Category 1 Elsa hurricane is how early we're receiving it. Meteorologists point out that disturbances as early as June and July is a major concern because the first strong candidates typically begin in August. After 16 long months, guests at Disneyland can finally board their alpine sleds, have their spines adjusted free of charge, and enjoy one of Disney's greatest attractions. Matterhorn bobsleds reopened yesterday for the first time in quite a while, bringing smiles to fans throughout the world. The legendary coaster opened 62 years ago. Insane. And it still holds up. Grab those opera glasses because one of Pixar's best films over the last 10 years is finally getting some respect in a Disney theme park, or Disney theme parks, I should say. After years of speculation that a Coco overlay would be headed to the Grand Fiesta Tour over at Epcot, it's actually Mickey's PhilharMagic at Magic Kingdom, California Adventure, and Disneyland Paris that'll be getting updated to feature the 2017 hit movie. PhilharMagic first opened in Orlando 18 years ago and features a 4D experience that takes Donald Duck through some iconic musical moments in Disney films. The attraction currently features Donald attempting to recover Mickey's sorcerer's hat by traveling through Be Our Guest, part of your world. I just can't wait to be king, you can fly, and a whole new world. Now we'll get to see the number one duck, not named Gordon Bombay, tackle Un Poco Loco, which is the song sung by the lead character Miguel, alongside the hilarious Hector in Coco. And finally, we'll wrap things up with a fun video that took place over in Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. This content was captured by XCheck76 on Reddit and features the giant walking carpet that is Chewbacca playing a little hide and seek with Rey from Disney's Star Wars trilogy. Chewbacca is a tremendous pilot, but apparently horrific detective as he misses multiple opportunities to spot her. She eventually gives herself up to likely boost his morale, clearly a good move since we've heard that Chewie can be quite a sore loser.